Brought to you by businessblueprint.com.au.
What I want to talk about today is what I call advanced trust-based selling, to kind of a whole new level. So it's going to stretch your mind today and really give you some ways to think about how you engage with your customers and clients. It's a whole new level. So again, if you haven't heard my talk before, I encourage you to go watch the videos, but this is a little bit more advanced, so it should stretch your mind a bit. So I want to choose advanced trust-based selling. And what does that mean? Well, we discovered quite a few things in the last year out in the field, talking to thousands of business owners and salespeople and customers who are skeptical. We realized a few things. One is we realized that what your clients tell you they might need, what they want, is not always what they need. We had a customer recently who called us and said, Ari, we got the sales team and we really need better skills on how to do prospecting. That's what he thought that he needed. So in the conversation, when we created some trust and he lowered his guard and really told me the truth behind his business, I realized he doesn't need more help with prospecting. He needs to re-engineer his entire sales and marketing process to create trust before the customers come in front of his salespeople. That makes sense? So he had no idea he needed that. And that's the kind of level I want to talk about today. You can go with your customers and clients where they trust you enough, where you can go behind what they believe they want, and you can help them see what they actually need. There's also this notion that price is an issue right now, with the economy getting tougher. My thought is, I don't believe people are price sensitive anymore. I think they're really risk averse. It's not a pricing issue. Your fee's too high. No, it's what issue is it really? It's a risk. It's a trust issue. And I believe if they trusted you enough to such a deep level, they'd have no problem paying you more. Do you think that's a fair statement? Would you pay more to someone that you fully felt authentic with and transparent with? You would pay more. And this is how you fix the problem with pricing, people lowering your price and negotiating with you. You revamp the entire model where the price becomes a non-issue because they'd rather go with you because you're the one that they can really feel comfortable doing business with. These are some premises here I want to kind of challenge you with to kind of get your mind stretching a bit. Also, we have a tendency to not go deep with a customer, to expand on the impact of how we can help them. And I think what we need to start doing is start talking about the return on investment. What's the impact of this coaching? How will this policy help your lifestyle? Going beyond the product, the understanding the impact that we can make on people. And we can't go there until we feel comfortable building trust and they're open to connecting with us. Because if you can move to a level with somebody where you're moving beyond your product and discussing the impact of it on their lives and their businesses, you spend time talking about that, not talking about the program or the product, that puts you to a much deeper level of trust. And also creating what I call a value mindset, thinking about the value that you provide to people. So if you're a coach, or you're an analyst, you're a consultant, you think you solve their problem, which you do, but the question is what's the impact of the problem and how does it annualize over time in terms of economics? So going much deeper in different ways. So the real breakthrough that we discovered is that it's not about the sale anymore. In a way, it's not just about creating trust anymore. It's about becoming a trusted partner with your clients and customers. And that is a whole new level that we are moving into that is really going to be the differentiation between your business and everyone else's in the marketplace. Are you with me on this so far? Am I going in the right direction? Okay. So the question is, what does a trusted partner relationship look like? And what does it mean? My guess is some of you have those relationships right now in your business. First of all, if you begin to operate at this level with customers, you eventually move out of the commodity game, meaning it's very hard for them to compare you to who? To someone else. Because you've changed their frame of reference because the whole relationship is now based upon how good you are at connecting with them, not anymore about comparing what you do to someone else. Does that make sense? That's how you know you've got the partnership level with somebody. And that's where the focus should be. It's all about the relationship. Secondly, what happens is when you begin to own this across your company and what you do, this puts you in a category of what? Of one. And this is how you begin to differentiate your brand and what you do based upon how you communicate and connect with those folks. Also, the interesting thing is what we see that happens now with our clients who own this is that their customers are willing to do what? They're willing to pay them more. Increased prices is fine because they value the what? The relationship. And I'll tell you, if you begin to separate yourself from what you do to how you connect with people and sustain that relationship, that is how you will ride through all the economic twists and turns that are coming soon, all the changes in the world, because ultimately the relationships will keep you profitable and stable over time. No matter how many tools you have or how many silver objects, ultimately it comes to that. You agree with that one? And that's what we're trying to talk about here today.
Brought to you by businessblueprint.com.au.